Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary. Last time we defeated the Red Skull, the easiest mastermind in the game. So who are we facing today? Probably someone harder, if I had to guess. Today we're facing Illuminati, the Secret Society. This mastermind is +4 attack unless you outwit them. They always lead the Illuminati. Master Strike, each player reveals their hand and discards 2 cards that each cost between 1 and 4, and then the Illuminati transform. And in their other form, they are Illuminati Open Warfare. Whenever a card effect causes a player to draw any number of cards, that player must then also discard a card. And Master Strike, each player reveals their hand and discards 2 cards that each cost between 5 and 8, and then the Illuminati transform. So you need to outwit them, and they discard your shit, and if you draw cards, they discard your shit even more. So card draw is a little bit worse than usual. So don't just buy a bunch of like one attack draw cards because you're gonna have a bad time. And the scheme is to scavenge alien weaponry, set up 7 twists, add an extra henchman group of 10 cards as smugglers. Special rules: smugglers have striker. Twist, play 2 cards from the villain deck. Evil wins when 3 villains per player have escaped or the villain deck runs out. Okay, so there's an extra henchman group, and that extra henchman group has striker. Not these, but the other henchman group will have striker. Twist, play 2 cards from the villain deck. Okay, so it speeds up the game, but also slows down the game a little by adding a henchman group. It's still 7 twists means you play 14 extra cards from the villain deck, so it's still faster than a normal game, but not by that much. And villains escaping, being the lose condition, is kind of common and is going to be hard to deal with if you're playing a ton of cards from the villain deck. Striker means that they get more attack the more Master Strikes have been played. Yeah. Okay. We're also facing the Masters of Evil, in parentheses, WW2, and the Vibranium Liberator drones, and another henchman group that is smugglers. We're playing as Warpath, Viv Vision, Morbius, it's Morbin time, Amadeus Cho. I've gotten this guy a lot recently. I got him again in a game that I was playing with a friend as well. And Deathlock. A lot of unusual heroes here. Let's click this button and see what our smugglers are. Ghost Riders, Ghost Racers are the smugglers. It even says it in the chat. Wow. Alright. Ambush, Radioactive Man captures a bystander. Okay. So I've got a 4-4 and a 3-5 split. Let's see. It's Morbin time. I mean what Blood Frenzy is. +1 attack for each different VP value in your victory pile. Okay, so instead you draw cards, which normally seems really good. I could take both Grim Trackers on the left, but that's card draw. Investigate, the wording in investigate is draw it, yeah, so card draw is worse than usual. Which means this is worse than usual. I mean, I have to take something here. I can't just... Okay. I'm assuming there's going to be Warpath stuff that either lets me put cards on top of my deck or lets me peek the cards on top of my deck, which will make this better. I'm not too familiar with Warpath. I've played as him before, I think, but haven't played as him that often. I'm going to take both of these and see what comes out next. there's a lot of tech stuff in here that I could take on the right side. Make the right side do some tech stuff. Master Strike. Each player reveals their hand and discards 2 cards that each cost between 1 and 4. Well, no one has any. And the Illuminati Transform. Okay, so this is the side where card draw is bad. Yep. But if all the twists... As long as I can keep them on the other side, it's not that bad. Okay, so tech cards. There's a lot of tech in here that I could take. I'm a fan of this. I'm probably going to take Walking Wi-Fi and then reanimate into service for the first 2 turns. And then try to get the size changing for this, and still take Gamma Draining Nanites. Even though it's less good than normal. I don't know if I'm taking Gamma Draining Nanites or not. Like, Totally Smart Hulk is really good, but I need more card draw to get to it. Like, this is usually going to be a 4 attack card. It's very, very easy to trigger out with. Okay, I'm going to start by taking Walking Wi-Fi. Ambush. Another villain. Oh, another villain captures a bystander. Okay. This guy's got 2. This guy's got 2. Now, this is a little awkward. I could take Gamma Draining Nanites on this side. I have card draw, sort of. That would help me get to, like, Totally Awesome Hulk. And once this does transform, it's no longer a tech card. Yeah, okay. The total printed recruit of all shield heroes in your victory pile. That's interesting. It's an interesting card. Ambush. Black Knight captures a bystander. I need attack. So I'm going to take this one. This card could be very good, assuming I can keep it Moonlight. It's a lot of recruit. If I've got a lot of things in my victory pile. Ambush, another villain captures a bystander. This is a little awkward. Not a whole lot that's going on right now that I can deal with. I think I'm going to take Mesmerize. This has the potential to be a really, really big recruit card. Ambush, another villain captures a bystander. This is awkward. This first. And whenever I recruit a hero from the HQ this turn, I rescue a bystander. I'm going to buy Renegade Genius, which gives me a bystander. Make KO a wound from my hand or from any player's discard pile. There aren't any. Scheme twist. Okay, play 2 cards from the villain deck. Uh-oh. Master Strike. Each player reveals hand and discards 2 cards. Cost between 5 and 8. Okay. Then the Illuminati transform. 1 more. Alright, 2 more. Okay. Okay, no ambush, but you have escaped. Each player who is not a savior gains a wound, so that's both sides. I need to KO something from in here. And it can't be these two, so I guess it's gonna be this one. And they carried off a bystander, so each side needs to discard a card. Alright. Next one. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. This has Striker. And this has escaped. No escape effect, and it carried off a bystander, so I need to KO something from in here. And it carried off a bystander, so each side needs to discard a card. Oh yeah, I need to make sure villains stay separate. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. This has escaped, it has no escape effect, and it carried off a bystander. So I need to KO something from in here. KO this one. And it carried off a bystander, so each side needs to discard a card. Alright. This is fine. I need to fight this turn. Oh, this is on the right side, okay. So there's one other Grim Tracker in there, and there's also the Amadeus Show card. The Amadeus Show card is 3. The Grim Tracker is 2. It is a 2 in 3 chance of getting whichever one I say. So I guess I'm taking the 2 and 3 because there's no way to know. I'm going to say 3. I lose. Okay, maybe I don't lose, but that's very bad. Alright, this has escaped and it carried off a bystander. I'm going to KO this one. And each side needs to discard a card. Then one more villain. Ambush, Melter captures a bystander. This has escaped, so I need to KO something from in here. One more villain escaping, and I lose. And to buy a sidekick. That went well. Yeah, there's not a whole lot I can say about this game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.